Look, it's 2025. You got to turn up your grind. You got to pick up the pace. Everything is happening around you so fast, and it's literally crazy. To sit and to think that you have 6 months of peace and tranquility with a little bit of whatever's going on in your life, guaranteed, is not going to happen, bro. Time is going. You need to pick up the pace. You need to start getting on your grind. You need to start producing. You need to start making things happen. You need to show yourself that you're capable by producing results. In this world, as a man, nobody cares about how hard you work. Nobody cares about the unseen hours. Nobody cares about your passion or your love for what you do. If you're not putting up numbers on the board, it doesn't matter. And that harsh reality is the truth. Some of you guys, it's going to take you time to get over that. You're going to be in an emotional rage of confusion and misunderstanding. But you cannot be graded on the scale of a woman where she can operate and move within how she feels, how she thinks. That's because she has, a different spectrum of how she moves around. Women or men are not the same. We are judged on two different scales of behavioralism. You cannot be judged as a child. You are expected and required to know and understand particular specific things. You have to know when to hold yourself accountable. You have to know when to not pass the blame and to keep your composure and to stay firm when things don't go your way. It's that simple. You need to become an elite producer. So that's what we're going to talk about the rest of this video. Because I see a lot of guys nowadays struggling, going through that internal conflict. And I have the same thing, that internal conflict. I'm showing up every day. I'm being consistent. I'm putting in the work. But I'm not seeing any results. And my happiness is starting to fade. My excitement for what I'm doing is starting to go down the drain because I'm not seeing anything to prove that what I'm saying is, or what I'm feeling inside is legit. Guys, you got to step on your grind. You got to step on it. You got to push that envelope. And we're going to talk about how you can get that done. Right? One thing I want y'all to understand, this is the first thing I want y'all to understand. You have to be lightning quick and lightning efficient with everything you do. When you wake up in the morning, how long does it take to get you going? Matter of fact, let's even take a step further back. Let's take one more step back. What time of the day do you wake up? If you don't wake up past 6:30 in the morning every single day, you better already got motion coming in real good. But for some of you guys who don't, your first number one step is to wake up early. I don't care what nobody says. You have to have a particular mindset, mentality that allows you to still wake up in the middle of the day and still get things done. But when you're starting off, you have to pay homage to those who came before you. You have to pay honor and walk in obedience and do what those who are where you want to be have done. And we wake up early. We don't scroll through our phone. We don't scroll through our phone for the first half an hour of the day. Before we go to sleep, we make sure our phone is on low battery percentage so that it dies in the middle of the night because we don't want our phone distracting us in the morning. That's one of my tricks and techniques. Allow your phone to die. Get a physical alarm. That'll save you a lot of hours off your life of time wasted. So wake up early. That's the first thing. The second thing you need to do is you need to have a morning routine. It sounds cliche, sounds corny if you've never done anything significant in your life. If you've never been on the winner circle, if you've never been on the winner side, it sounds corny. But for those of you guys who have done something of meaningful value, you understand the importance of routine. You wake up. This is what you're going to do. For those of you guys who don't have no idea of no morning routine, you're going to wake up. First thing you do, you go to the restroom. You take a piss or you take a dump, whatever you got to do. Then you go, you wash your face, you brush your teeth. Solidarity is quiet. Nothing has entered your mind yet, just nice and quiet. That's the second thing you're going to do. So that's step one of the morning routine. Wake yourself up. Step 2, you're gonna drop down in a clean area space and do 50 push-ups. 50 in a row, non-stop. If you take more than 3 times, if you stop within that 3 of doing the 50 push-ups, go straight to 100. Go straight to 100 if you stop. So now you're awake, you're wide awake, you got that blood pumping, you're ready to go for the day. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go drink a quart of water. I don't care if you knock it down all at once or if you just drink it little by little. So as you're drinking that quart of water, you put the quart of water down, and then you go to your bedside and you make your bed, right? You do the sheets, you fold it, you make it nice and clean, and now you have a win for the day. Now you organize. You take all the things on your floor that are trash and you put them in the trash and you clean your room out. Then you put your shoes back on the rack. Then you put your backpack in order. You put all the things in your backpack you're gonna need to go for the day, and you put your backpack in order. Then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna clean your room up and make it nice and tidy. And this should only take you 15 minutes. If you clean your room every day for 15 minutes, it will never get to the point where it's crazy dirty. It's like a mind-blowing thing. Like, I'm like, dang, it used to take me 2 hours to clean my room. Now it takes me 10 minutes. So that's the second, so that's the third thing you need to do. Clean your room or your area. The fourth thing you need to do is you need to go get you something in your stomach. You need to get you a protein shake. We're not doing no hard meals. Yeah, if you want to eat a hard breakfast, go ahead, but it better be healthy. It better be some eggs and some eggs and steak and some toast with some avocado and honey drizzled on top. Something like in a bowl of cereal. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it P. So you get you your breakfast, and then the second thing, and then what you're gonna do next is you're gonna head to the gym, and you're gonna get you a nice workout in, and you're gonna record the workout, because when you on your grind, you need to show people on your grind so they can give you your respect. You gotta show people why they gonna give you your respect, because they can't live in your head. They don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. You gotta let people know. You gotta put the word out and show them what's up. So you record yourself in the gym, going hard. Then you take that video, you do the best you can, you edit it just a little bit, and you post it on your social media. You don't care what people think, it don't matter. You do that because you know you're gonna get attention, and you need attention. All attention is good attention. When you're first starting out, you want as much attention as you can. You want the negative comments, you want the hate, you want people talking down on you, saving and sharing it to your friends to clown you. You want all of that. You need everything you can get, because we on our way to the top. So you get your body in shape, and bam, you're ready for the rest of the day. So you have your morning routine. Once you start crushing your morning routine, you got to build you out a schedule. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up Google Slides, and you're gonna watch 3 boring YouTube videos that are frustrating and got your mind going crazy because it's so boring and you don't like the way the man sounds, but you're gonna watch the video. And when you watch the video, you're gonna learn how to build out a daily routine, how to build out a schedule. And you're gonna make your Google Slides schedule. I'm waking up at 6:30 in the morning. I go to bed at 10:45 p.m. That's how we play the game every single day. Now that you're on track, now that you got a daily routine, now that you got a schedule, the next 10 days, you're going to start freaking out, because you're going to realize how much time you waste not being on track, not being on a schedule, not being on a plan. You're going to realize how many hours you throw in the garbage because you can't stay focused on time. Then you're going to get better. Then eventually you're going to be following through with your schedule at 80% success rate. Then you're going to get to a 90% success rate. Then you're going to start completing your schedule from A to Z every single day. Then you're going to be completing your schedule, but you'll still be a couple hours behind schedule every day. Then you're going to get better and better and better. Next thing you know, you're on time in your schedule, and you're consistent, and the wins start coming in, and the results start coming in. That's how you know you're on your way to success. Because you are putting in the work in the beginning stages and grinding your way all the way to the top. You're going to be getting all that positive feedback, positive reinforcement, people encouraging you, people telling you they see your vision, people wanting to chip in, people want to keep that journey, that inspiration, that glow alive. And that's going to keep you even turning up even more. So you just got to keep pushing that envelope. Just keep grinding and just keep getting better. You got to understand that you in this game for the long haul. It's a lifestyle. I was telling my roommate, because my roommate is a trader. He does day trading. I said, you need to make content. You need to post it. You need to let people know what you're doing. I said, matter of fact, you might as well come over here and do this online fitness coaching because you ripped. You in shape just like me. You benching this just as much as me, man. He benches 245 plus. And he locked himself in a room with the lights off and do his trading. And I'm not knocking him. I'm not bashing him. But one thing I will let him know is that it will get treacherous. It will get tough. And it's best to unite with a team of people when you do something so that you can guarantee success. So that one person is weak, the others will bring him back up. It's that simple. You got to be on your grind every single day. And eventually, you're going to start gliding. So that's the third thing. Build you a schedule. The fourth thing, we soft covered it, but I'll say it out loud. Build a community. Get in a community of guys who want to win just like you. Accountability. Pay that fee. Pay that ticket price. There's nothing free nowadays. Don't come out here thinking that you can just get everything and anything for the free. The universe is watching you. God is watching you. And for those of you guys who think you just walk away with your hands, you know, the dust wiped off your hands and you just think you can just get off on somebody, let me tell you something. God will make sure you are rewarded for whatever you did, good or bad. So you need to sacrifice. You need to sacrifice. And sometimes sacrifice means sacrificing financially and paying that ticket price for the hopes of a better future. And join that community of brothers. Join that community of guys who are willing to stand the test of time with you, who are going to have your back, who are willing to hear you out whenever you have problems coming. That's number 4. Number 5. The last and final step I'm going to give you is the greatest of all of them. You need to increase your image exceedingly fast. The way people look at you has to be different from how they looked at you 90 days ago. You need to level up your image because we got everybody and anybody wanting to show you how to do something. But if you don't look presentable, if your face is not well groomed, if your hair is not done properly, if you don't have your, a nice clean fit on with fresh cologne and fresh fragrances originate from you, nobody want to hear you. Nobody want to be your friend. Nobody wants to associate with you. And if nobody wants to associate with you, how can you do business if nobody wants to associate with you? It's literally that simple. You see me doing it, and I do it for a reason. I do it because I want to show people I'm different. I want to show people my work ethic is something like no other. That I'm in the trenches, putting in that work and grinding. And then I got the guts and the confidence to spend the credit card on something like this, knowing I'm gonna make it back because of the type of person that I am. You gotta show people. This 2025, everybody's on the internet. We live in a digital age, a social media age. You gotta show people you winning, right? Winners have no shame in their game because they know what they do works. And you know what? If you feel like you're a winner, if you feel like you got that mentality of you ready to dominate in your life, you just don't have an outlet. You don't have an avenue. You don't have a way to show people. Or maybe you just got to get connected to somebody like me who can help you out. Show you how to get your physique right. Show you how to increase your communication skills. Help you out with your image. Help you out dressing and looking better. And reach out to me. Book a one-on-one call. Shoot me a DM on my Instagram. My Instagram is Mr. Official E.